amazing weekend to say congratulations to those fathers that are stepping up to the plate, handling what they're supposed to be doing it away from your family. We hope that you are included on this Father's Day, and those stepfathers and those mamas that are taking the role on as a dad. You know, our hats are off to all of you. Trust me, I've been there many times. 4 times with 4 kids. That's a lot of little kids. But anyway, we got this oldies and old school Saturday. We have that every Saturday. Tomorrow is our Father's Day, so we got some Father's Day stuff that's going on in here. Let me see. Next week, what do we got going on next week? I know June 18th. We're actually going to be in Las Vegas. J. Mike is going to be in Las Vegas. If we can pull that down, I can tell you exactly what's going on. Gotta pull it. There we go. Anyway, we're going to be in Las Vegas at the first annual Indie Artist Music Concert Series and Fundraiser that's been put on by Sabrina Brown and Treasure out of Las Vegas right now. They are performing in Detroit. They're actually in Detroit, so I'm sure after their events this weekend, they'll be driving all the way back. It's a long drive. If you go to the Treasure or the Mark Brown's Facebook, you can see actually they got live video that's up on there. So go on to Mark Brown, and that's actually Treasure, and he's performing right now in Detroit. And so we're going to be out there, like I say, for the first Indie, the first annual. Let me see if we get this back up again. Anyway, it's called the first annual Indie Artist Music Concert and Fundraiser. And the funds, they're actually going to have 4 events that are going to be coming up for deals, and that's going to be June 18th. That's the day that we are around to actually be out there. July 16th, August 20th, and September 17th. And where it's actually going to be at, we're going to be at the Town Center Mall there, and that's located at 6569 Las Vegas Boulevard South. That's going to be performance time is at 6 and it does end at 10 o'clock. The proceeds are going to go out to help the homeless, you know, one step at a time. That's what we say. And I'm going to tell you another thing. Another thing, we had Marvin Sims in here a couple weeks ago, and he's actually performing every Saturday, and he'll be over there at RJ Soul Food Restaurant in the city of Downey from 6 to 9 o'clock. But we brought something to his attention, as we have a couple of artists already, and we called it Helping Hands. So back to what you're going to do, if you can go out to the June 18th out there to support the cause of this homeless issue that we have worldwide. This is a worldwide problem. If you can go out there, we're happy to meet up with you, enjoy our stay there in Las Vegas. It's going to be actually on a Tuesday. And then, like I say, Marvin Sims had took those, what I was telling him, Helping Hands. He's actually made a demo with Helping Hands in there. And if you listen to it, you go to the Marvin Sims Facebook and listen to that. So what he's done, he's taken what I've thrown in his way, the title, so to speak, of Helping Hands, and he's created a song out of this. And when I talked to him the other night about midnight, maybe 1 o'clock in the morning, I talked to him on the phone and was really impressed on what he put together, you know, on Helping Hands. But I have also thrown that to other people's, way to see what they can possibly do. I'm not a writer, man, and you know, I don't do any of that stuff. I can plant the seeds and then hopefully come back and water it and it'll grow. And so what he's got going on, we're looking at some background vocals that are in there. I think he's got a little choir that he's going to put some background vocals in there. So we're going to enhance it. It's just a demo right now, but it's called Helping Hands. Go on to Marvin Sims' Facebook page, and you can listen to it for yourself and tell us what you think and what you think that we could add to it. I do know we got a guitar player that we're looking forward to come in there, but it's got to be a professional artist to come in there. And we are also looking to produce this song, Helping Hands. So also last week we had Tanya Banks, a Little Women of LA. She was actually in the studio here, and they call her the boss lady. I don't know if you do that, but the boss lady. And when she was sitting here at this broadcast table, she gave that aura, you know, like she is the boss. And very talented lady, very strong individual. And it reminded me of myself. And if you were listening in on the radio last week, you could tell that we are like identical, man. She's just an amazing lady. But anyway, she had brought her a line of stuff in here. She has a wine that's a Tanya Banks red blend of wine. And she's also brought some clothing in here. And you can go there to her website if you're looking for any of these things. And you can go to www.TanyaReneeBanks.com, and you can order your stuff right through there. Something happened through the microphone. Don't know what's happening. There we go. But that's okay. Anyway, go to the www.TanyaReneeBanks.com, and you can order your own wine, any of these outfits that she does have, and also she has that Boss hot dog on Florence and Normandy. It's a little stand right there, I guess, that where they're selling this stuff at. Go if you're out in that area, go there and try that. It's called the Boss hot dog, and that's by Tanya Banks, an amazing lady that was in here last week. We got coming up also. We got a fella his name is Howard Johnson. If you don't know who he is, I'll tell you, he's an amazing man, and he's actually going to be calling us at 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, and he's calling us all the way from Paris, France. He's out there performing with Howard Hewitt, as a matter of fact, a good friend of mine, Howard Hughes, out there, and he'll be calling in here at 5 o'clock. We're going to give him a little interview over the phone. The time there in Paris is actually 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, so he'll be, probably having sleep when we talk to him, or unless they're having a party out there like we do inside here. Don't forget, we have every Saturday. We have the Oldies and Old School. The first weekend of July, we actually have this fellow coming in, and his name is the Wood Doctor. Roscoe and the Wood Doctor is going to actually be in here, and we will be out there at the Ontario Improv. That's going to be Bruce McGee, myself, at the Ontario Improv, and that's July 9th. I believe that's during the week as well. And we're going to be out there supporting him as we do many of these artists that we have. On the 19th, in fact, let me step back a minute. Don't want to get everybody confused, but on June 18th, we're going to be in Las Vegas. On June 19th, Jay Michaels will come back. And then June 19th, we're headed to the Catalina Club to support our other artist, Yakira, and she'll be out there performing. She does have a single out that's called Come Let's Ride, so we want to be sure that we give her a plug for that. And like I said, ladies and gentlemen, this is an amazing, we're out here in the high desert. Today is beautiful Saturday on Father's Day weekend. So you got some stories you want to share about your father. By all means, give us a call, 760 area code 289-5141, or you got some kind of request or some type of dedication, we'll give them a shout out, man. That's what we're all about. We're about the real. So you're listening right now to Jay Michaels of Muse and Music Live Internet Radio, the #1 radio station worldwide. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be right back. 760 area code 289-51. We will start our Saturday off with a little bit of Earth, Wind, and Fire, old school style. We'll be right back. Somehow